and presenting a video never before seen on YouTube. A Mosin Nagant 9130 at the range. Oh. And for those trolls out there who can't tell that was sarcasm, I think you're watching the wrong channel. Anyway, it's Average Guy 47 here, just coming at you from the range. Just thought I'd bring this old battle rifle out, get some shots through it. Maybe we'll pause along the way and talk about the rifle. In the meantime, let's get some shooting in. I tell you what, first 5-shot group, dead center. That's very acceptable accuracy for bolt action. Yeah, if you don't have one, go ahead and get one. $200 now, some $150, some less, depending on their condition. Hell yeah, that's very acceptable. Well, it's not 03A3 type accuracy, but that's very acceptable. Yeah, one thing I found about this rifle is that sometimes the bolt requires a little manually manipulation, when especially when closing the bolt. It's something I can work on and hopefully lighten up. Over that. Hey, this is Average Guy 47 coming back at you. I couldn't get much more or any more footage from the range. The range got a little busy, so I figured I'd just show and talk a little bit about this particular my Mosin Nagant. As you can see, this is a hex receiver, which usually indicates pre-World War II construction, or manufacture rather. And this one was made in 1933. Let's see if I can rotate the camera and light here over. See a picture of the star, which usually, well, not usually, but I think it indicates Tula Armory manufacturer. If I'm wrong, I'm sure somebody will notice it and correct me. So anyway, I was really super impressed with the accuracy of the rifle. While it's not the most smooth operating rifle there is, you can tell it's just so rugged, and you can tell why the Russians used it for so long, and why it's probably still in service somewhere today. One of the things that I think that owes a lot to the accuracy are the sights. They are really very easy to pick up, and I'll try to get it, particularly the front sight, and my next shot I'll try to point out why I think the front sight really makes this rifle better than it actually is. Okay, I'm doing this offhand, so it's going to be shaky. Anyway, so that's the front sight. Now, if you can focus on the front sight post specifically, if I can get a shot on it, but I don't think so. Anyway, the front sight post is nice and wide, and it comes up into the rear sight very easily. And the front sight ring aids in acquiring the target rapidly and holding on to the target. And that ring is very wide and it's very sturdy. It's not going to fall off. If you've ever seen an 03 or 03A3 that comes with basically a hood over the front sight blade, it's not really a post, it's a blade. It's like one of the first things that falls off or is taken off. But this is part of the front sight itself, and it's not, nobody's going to take it off really easily, and it really has a function. So I think that actually makes this rifle better than it actually is. And as you can tell by the last screen where I posted the final target, this rifle, largely due to the sights, is in the 03A3 class. And actually, I saw I was a little wrong in my opening statement.